The next generation of six-figure collector cars aren't Ferraris or Lamborghinis. They're sitting in regular garages right now, completely undervalued. Having interviewed dozens of auction house specialists and restoration experts, I've compiled insider knowledge about which models they're quietly buying for their personal collections. What surprising model at the #1 spot has already begun its value climb, yet is still available for under $20,000? Stay tuned to find out, because you might be shocked at just how accessible these future classics really are. Starting at number 10 on our list, we've got the Fiat 600 Schumacher. This limited edition tiny Fiat City car was produced in extremely small numbers, giving it that crucial rarity factor that drives collectors wild. Created to celebrate Michael Schumacher's Formula 1 success with Ferrari, it came with special wheels, unique decals, and subtle performance upgrades. What makes this little Fiat so interesting is its current price point. You can still find these for incredibly reasonable sums, we're talking four-figure amounts, yet the supply of clean, unmodified examples is dwindling fast. The combination of motorsport association, limited numbers, and nostalgic appeal creates the perfect storm for future appreciation. At number 9, we have the Aston Martin DB9, a car that perfectly embodies timeless elegance. Launched in 2004, it was praised for its stunning design, one of the most beautiful automotive silhouettes of the modern era. Unlike many contemporary sports cars that aged poorly with their aggressive styling, the DB9's clean lines look as good today as they did nearly 2 decades ago. Currently available at a fraction of their original six-figure price tags, DB9s are showing clear signs of bottoming out value-wise, with the best examples already beginning to appreciate. The naturally aspirated V12 engine is another factor driving future value. As manufacturers move towards smaller, turbocharged engines and electrification, these pure, soulful power plants become increasingly desirable. Collectors are especially seeking low-mileage coupes with full service history and original specifications. Moving up to number 8, we find the Honda S2000. This high-revving Japanese sports car has already developed a cult following, but market experts believe it still has significant room to grow in value. Produced from 1999 to 2009, the S2000 offers a pure driving experience that's becoming increasingly rare. A naturally aspirated engine that revs to 9,000 RPM, perfect 50 to 50 weight distribution, and a slick 6-speed manual transmission. What's driving the S2000's potential? First, the dwindling supply of unmodified, accident-free examples. So many have been modified, tracked, or crashed that finding a pristine stock example is becoming genuinely difficult. Second, it represents perhaps the last of Honda's golden era of naturally aspirated performance cars before turbocharging and hybrid technology took over. If you're looking to invest, focus on later AP2 models with lower mileage and complete service records. The number 7 spot belongs to the Audi A2. This might be the most surprising entry, but sometimes the most unlikely cars become the most interesting collectibles. The A2 was a commercial disappointment for Audi, but it's exactly that commercial failure that makes it so intriguing to collectors today. Produced from 1999 to 2005, this futuristic little hatchback was arguably decades ahead of its time. The A2 featured an aluminum space frame construction, technology usually reserved for supercars, making it incredibly lightweight and efficient. It was essentially a premium small car before that segment existed. Its innovative engineering, distinctive egg-shaped design, and relative rarity make it increasingly sought after. For the number 6 position, we have the Renault Sport Clio 182. Hot hatches have seen some of the strongest appreciation in recent years, and this little French pocket rocket has all the ingredients to continue that trend. The 182 refers to its horsepower, impressive for such a small, lightweight car, and it delivers a driving experience that many enthusiasts compare favorably to sports cars costing many times more. The Clio 182 offers a perfect combination of everyday usability and genuine track capability. It's among the last generation of hot hatches designed without the constraints of modern safety and emissions equipment, resulting in a raw, connected driving experience that's increasingly rare. The Trophy and Cup variants, with their enhanced suspension and rarity, are particularly desirable. While clean examples are still accessible, the supply of unmodified low-mileage cars is rapidly shrinking. Coming in at number 5 are Range Rover L322 models. Luxury SUVs are a relatively new frontier in the collector car market, but the L322 Range Rover 2002 to 2012 has all the hallmarks of a future classic. It blends traditional Range Rover luxury and capability with a design that has aged remarkably well, looking neither dated nor overly trendy almost 2 decades later. While these vehicles suffered from reliability issues when new, well-maintained examples have proven more durable than their reputation suggests, the sweet spot tends to be the 2010 to 2012 models with the 4.4-liter diesel or 5.0-liter V8. They represent the last of the old-school, relatively analog Range Rovers before the brand moved toward more technology-focused designs. As with all collector vehicles, condition is everything. Low-mileage examples with full maintenance history command significant premiums. At number 4, we find the Mercedes SL R230. Mercedes SL models have a rich history of appreciation, with many previous generations becoming highly collectible. The R230, 2001 to 2011, appears poised to follow this tradition, offering a compelling blend of performance, luxury, and cutting-edge technology for its era. This model represents perhaps the last of the overbuilt bank vault solid Mercedes convertibles before cost-cutting measures became more apparent in subsequent models. The pillarless hardtop convertible design offers coupe-like refinement with the option of open-air motoring. The AMG variants, particularly the SL55 and SL65, offer supercar rivaling performance and are leading the appreciation curve. But even the more common SL500 models show strong potential in well-maintained condition. Our number 3 pick is the Mini Cooper SR50. The rebirth of the Mini brand under BMW created a modern interpretation of the classic British icon, and the first-generation new Mini is now entering classic territory. The Cooper S, with its supercharged engine and sharper handling, is especially desirable. What drives its collectability? It successfully captured the essence of the original Mini while meeting modern standards, offering a driving experience that many enthusiasts describe as go-kart-like, direct, engaging, and smile-inducing. Limited editions like the John Cooper Works and GP variants command the highest prices, but even standard Cooper S models in excellent condition are showing strong appreciation potential. As these cars approach the 20-year mark, the supply of well-preserved examples continues to dwindle. In the runner-up position at number 2, we have the BMW Z1. This quirky roadster was produced for just 3 years, 1889 to 1991, in limited numbers, less than 8,000 units worldwide, making it one of the rarest modern BMWs. Its most distinctive feature is its unique doors, which drop vertically into the sills rather than swinging outward. The Z1's rarity alone would make it collectible, but it's the combination of distinctive design, BMW driving dynamics, and its position as a milestone model in BMW's roadster history that truly drives its appreciation potential. As a relatively analog driving experience from an era before electronic aids became ubiquitous, it offers a purity that many collectors now seek. Values have already begun climbing steadily, but market experts believe there's significant room for further appreciation. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1 is the Vauxhall VX220 Turbo. Despite wearing a Vauxhall/Opel badge, the VX220 was actually built by Lotus on the same production line as the Elise, sharing much of its lightweight architecture and handling prowess. The turbo variant, with its 200 horsepower engine and a car weighing just over 2,000 pounds, delivers genuine supercar rivaling performance. What makes it such a compelling investment is its relative obscurity compared to its Lotus cousins. While Elise prices have already climbed substantially, the VX220 Turbo remains relatively affordable despite being rarer and, in turbo form, actually faster than the equivalent Elise of its era. Production numbers were extremely limited. Only a few thousand were made, with the turbo models being the rarest. As enthusiasts increasingly recognize the VX220's capabilities and Lotus connection, values have begun to climb, but they're still far from reaching their potential. Clean, low-mileage examples represent perhaps the most undervalued performance car available today, offering a similar driving experience to cars currently selling for 3 to 4 times its price. Lightweight, raw, engaging, and thrilling in a way that modern sports cars simply cannot match. There you have it, the top 10 cars that experts believe will skyrocket in value. From the unexpected Fiat 600 Schumacher to our number 1 pick, these vehicles share common elements: rarity, driving engagement, historical significance, and that certain special quality that separates them from ordinary used cars. Which of these potential investments surprised you the most, and do you already own one that made our list? Let me know in the comments below.